Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Ooh, plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So you're gonna wonder, like, what the hell? Why are you on an Isaac run? This is a long story. Basically, we were playing Isaac on the NLSS. I finished my run early, opened up Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on Steam. It fucked up my resolution. I didn't close Isaac. When I hit the spacebar, it started an Isaac run, so I figure, let's just flip and go with it, dude. JQEWG6DJ. You can see achievements are on. It's not I'm not trying to cheese it. I don't need to cheese an easy Isaac run into existence, okay? Odds are it's gonna give us Mom's Knife and you're gonna hate me by the flippin' end of it anyway. That's a little sarcasm. Maybe begrudge my choices, but we'll see. I'm dealing with the fallout right now from the NLSS that we just had. We had a shared realization about mankind as a species. Because we were talking about goldfish crackers. You know, Pepperidge Farm's goldfish, you know. The snack that smiles back, goldfish. Excuse me, could you stand still for 2 seconds here? Thank you. And I said, you know, how do you eat goldfish, Rob? And he said, by the handful. And I said, Nick, how do you eat goldfish? And he said, vigorously. Something along those lines. They thought I was being weird. They said, how do you eat goldfish? And I said, well, you eat goldfish the way that they're intended to be eaten. Salty side down on the tongue, lick the salt off, turn them 90 degrees, split them in half between your top and bottom row of teeth, and then you eat the cracker. And they were like, what? That's madness. So many people in chat were like, NL is the most right he's ever been. Somebody made a tweet about it, and then I've gotten so many people replying like, I can't believe we all eat goldfish in exactly the same yet highly specific fashion. Dude, me too. I know just by making this video, a lot of other people are gonna, you know, find themselves in the same boat. I was never told how to eat goldfish. I just, you know, through years and years of practice, came up with my own method that apparently is the same way that, you know, a lot of people out there eat goldfish crackers. Is it any better than eating them by the handful or vigorously? Yes, it is. Because each goldfish is an experience. It's like eating a piece of sushi, you know? You don't just pick up the sushi in your hand and then, like, smush it into a ball, shove it into your mouth. You know, you put it in, you feel the different consistencies of the fish, which is cold, and the, you know, vinegared rice, which might even be warm, or at least lukewarm. You get the saltiness of the soy sauce, the sharpness of the wasabi. Pepperidge Farms, they got their own sushi. How ironic, with goldfish. Why would I ever take Magic 8-Ball? Somewhat vindicated, boys. Alright, let's move along here. We had the D6. I'm so used to playing as Eden, I forgot we had the D6. Anyway, no matter how you eat your goldfish, I support you. I think they're an underrated snack food. It's a snack food. If you're not familiar with what goldfish are, by the way, I'm assuming you're living in a part of the world that is not, you know, flush with these kinds of snack foods. I feel for you. They're not the best. You know, I do think Cheez-Its are the best. But we don't get Cheez-Its in Canada. So you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm gonna play this like 3 times. I think that's okay for now. But yeah, you should give it a try sometime. Try eating them the new fashioned way. See if you like it. And if you don't, well, that's fine too. Well, how's this Isaac run going? It's weird. You know, I didn't intend to be doing an Isaac run, but, you know, you can thank Deep Silver's, like, 2012 version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for this right now. But it's good, you know. It's always nice to mix it up. Some people like the random runs. Isaac is not random, but, in fact, it's substantially less random than an Eden run, I suppose, considering you always start with the same thing. But, hey, let's just ignore that, alright? And, of all the decisions I've made so far, I mean, the Mind was an awesome pickup. No reroll there. Necessary. Mysterious Liquid, I love it. Especially if we can, you know, get some more damage so we can kill enemies that spawn other enemies, and then kill the enemies that get spawned by those other enemies with the Mysterious Liquid. Oh, no. Acid. Then we're in a good spot. I think I'm going to do one more room to try to buy a Spirit Heart. Perfect. This is actually ideal to do that. Well, we have no bombs, so I think you reroll. I don't really want Red Candle. I think you grab these 2. Chariot card. Chariot card, pretty flippin' useful. Could use it to play the blood bank. Could use it to get into and out of the curse room. Well, just out of the curse room, I guess. But we definitely do not have to use it to kill this guy, because he gets countered pretty hard by Mysterious Liquid, as you can see. So we're gonna get our deal with the devil. That's re-rollable. Ooh, this is just, like, great. So I think we will fly and take Abaddon. Reroll Mom's range upgrade. One of Mom's many range upgrades. Yo, fan theory. Our mom must be Mariah Carey, because every item related to Mom is a fucking range upgrade. And you know, Mariah Carey's got the pipes. That's all I'm saying. Nothing weirder than that. I think we're gonna go in here. Grab this. Grab that. Chariot. Okay, I gotta go in a second here, dude. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Okay, we could go back and play the blood bank, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Our luck is 0, so we're not expecting too much of a payout. It could also be that our mom is Mike Patton, but I think he would kick my ass for saying that. I'm not trying to suggest that he's not a masculine man. I'm just trying to suggest that, you know, he's got a vocal range that's very noteworthy. If you ever listen to Mr. Bungle, you know what I'm talking about. I've never listened to Mr. Bungle, but just by referencing it, Malf will come out of the woodwork, leave a comment, and say, Mr. Bungle, dude! Mr. Bungle. Guaranteed. Self-fulfilling prophecy, if I've ever seen one. Get the heck in there. Yeah, we'll definitely go through with this. Okay. Well, we'll take Guppy's tail. To be honest with you, I wouldn't do this room for a regular chest, so I'm not going to do it for a regular chest. Instead, we'll just continue moving on here, and we basically got Guppy's tail, not for free necessarily, but on the cheap, so I'm happy about that. It's tough, you know? Ventricle Razor is a very fun item. However, the D6 is a very fun item as well. And since we can fly, we don't really get quite as much value out of Ventricle Razor. I mean, obviously, it's still a teleportation out of Boss Rush and, you know, all that good stuff. But it doesn't really give us, you know, we don't get to get out of, or get into curse rooms for free, or, well, we're already getting into curse rooms. Look, all I'm saying is, you know, why are you grilling me so hard on this? Since we can fly, we're not saving as much damage, I think, out of Ventricle Razor. But maybe that is actually false. Now that I'm thinking about it for any actual length of time. Okay, that was a dodge and a half right there. I think we got very lucky. Mushrooms, I will say, for all the tankiness, they do get pretty much hard countered by Mysterious Liquid here. At least briefly. Lead pencil. This item has been showing up very frequently lately, and I gotta be honest with you, I quite like it. I don't think it's underrated. I think that people tend to rate it pretty well, but the better your rate of fire gets, the more frequently you're just, like, absolutely shitting on enemies. And honestly, with the tier effect that benefits from a wide spread, like Mysterious Liquid does, it's even better, I think. So we get a black heart. We're gonna get a reroll in time for our deal with the devil. The question is, will we get a deal with the devil? And the answer is, probably not. Which is completely fine. I mean, we did earn a deal with the devil on the last floor, and then on this floor we were just kind of gifted one. But, you know, you gotta make your own luck. There's no difference between being lucky and being good. That's actually an inherently ridiculous statement I immediately want to take issue with. Whereas if you win the lottery, you're good at the lottery. Only the most pedantic amongst us, I think, would make that claim. Did you know there's books out there that have, like, slot machine strategy? This blew my mind. Okay, we got strictly downgraded. That blew my mind the first time I saw one. It was like, win the slots every time. That's the... strikes me as unlikely. Well, you can't win the slots every time, but, you know, every time you sit down, you can win. Even that is ridiculous, right? But I guess nobody wants to buy a book that is like, here's how you win at the slots. Take one spin, if you win, never touch them again. That's probably, I mean, how does statistically have the best chance to win at slots. I'm not anti-slot machines. When I was against my better judgment, I was in Las Vegas twice over the past year. Once with Kate for a Final Fantasy XIV thing that she wanted to attend, and once for Champions of Fire, which was that esports, quote-unquote, mobile game tournament that me and Cobalt went to, which was a lot of fun, I have to point out, and I would do it again in a heartbeat if they asked me, and if the price was right. Just being honest. Ooh, we'll probably go for the goat head here. Why not? Well, HP, but apart from that, why not, right? But I played a little bit of the slots when I was down there with Kate. It's not for me. But I'm not patently against it. I sat down, I put 20 bucks in the machine. 15 minutes later, I had $19. 2 minutes after that, I had $0. I basically spent $20 to rent a chair. It wouldn't be my first choice, as far as, you know, my gambling game of choice, but it wasn't, like, I didn't immediately want legislation to restrict it or anything like that. Let's open both of these. I'm willing to... Okay, let's only open one, because the first one didn't give us a key. This way we can still go to the shop and item room. I'm not much of a gambler, though, because I'm the kind of guy I think where, like... I sort of understand the thrill of gambling. There have been times I've felt compelled on some psychological level to open a crate in a video game. I understand that pull. It could be anything. It could be a virtual good of some value in there, right? I get that, but I am also the kind of person for whom, like, if I won, like, $100 gambling, I would be like, okay, I mean, it's $100. It's not an insignificant sum of money. Certainly, $100 is not life-changing, but that's okay. If I lost $100, I would be like, I am a piece of shit human being. I lost $100 for nothing, you know, what am I doing with myself, etc. So you see, like, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Even if it's like a 51% chance you'll lose and a 49% chance you'll win, which is about as close to even as you're gonna get, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. The reward feels less good than the punishment feels bad, man, in my opinion. Just for me personally, but I understand, you know your limit, play within it. I'm the same idiot who, you know, bet on the Vancouver Canucks to win some games in the 2017 season while I was there. So, you know, I feel you on that one as well. Pot meet kettle. Kettle meet pot, etc., etc. So you never do what I'm doing here, by the way. It's a very bad idea. But we're on an Isaac run. Live a little. Get the potato peeler. Fun item. Very much the wrong situation to use it. Hopefully that door stays open. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, who cares? I want to get chaos. Whoa! Let's see what we get out of this guy. I do want to get chaos, but I have an allegiance to, like, pick up an item like that spirit heart that might keep me alive if things go really, really badly. So we can get chaos and get the spirit heart. Speed up is actually fine. I'd also like to buy the battery charge. Sorry, donation machine, but it's the darn truth. This way we can re-roll our deal with the devil if it stays open to us. We got goat head, so it will stay open to us, of course. Get compost. Because we have chaos, that deal with the devil is worth a little bit less. But we're still alive, which is the most important thing out of that. Uh-oh. I hear meows. Sometimes what that means is that the cat's food dish, which is automatic because we're the fucking Jetsons, has rotated, but there's no food in the newest slot, and as a result, they're pissed. Don't sweat it, boys. I'll be out of this run in no time. Chaos Guppy transformation on a library coming right up. I'm calling it right now, 100% chance. Will that happen? Probably not, but... Ooh, careful here. Yeah, exactly why you have to be careful here. This is... Yo, brain. See the Matrix. See the Matrix you want to be in the world. Wow, that could have taken off one full heart, which would have been really bad. Blow these guys up. Okay, bad play. Blow this guy up. Blow this guy up. No bombs, but a golden key. I mean, when the cats come in here at like 5:45, they eat at 6. And they're like, hey, where's our food? I'm like, you ignorant animals. You do not understand. Why does that person have a French accent? I don't know, it's not me. It's just the dude who lives in my office and records all these Isaac videos for me. What did I tell you? Mom's knife. You know what? Reroll it. Told you. Guppy Dream coming right up. I rerolled Mom's knife because I like lead pencil and it's new to the game. Don't get too attached to that idea. There will be runs where Mom's knife is a necessity. I don't think this is one of them. This one looks worse than it is, right now at least. But then, like, if I ate at 6 p.m. every day, and due to organizational incompetence, dinner was a half hour late one day, I think I'd be a little pissed. You're a cat, you know? You just sleep and eat. One half of your day has been compromised. Well, they play a little bit as well, but you get what I mean, hopefully. I'm not trying to insult the life of a cat. Not at all. So I'm hoping there's a guppy item to purchase in here. We're on the depths 1, so I mean, boss rush is actually like very much in the cards for us here. Ruka. No guppy item, but battery charge we'll take because we're gonna get a deal with the devil. And if the deal with the devil, dude, he spits out way too many poops too quickly. Fudge. Almost more fudge. I'm making some fudge right now in my underpants. Don't want that. Can't take anything here. I think we reroll the boss item, because it doesn't cost us anything to pick it up. 10 bombs. No? Well, shit. What are you gonna do? I guess you're gonna grab this. Ooh, okay, what about you? 1 penny. That's pretty good. Please pay out. There's one other option. That's actually a really, really good haul. We come back here. We hope that you provide us with HP. Then via that HP, we actually could take a deal with the devil. But which deal with the devil of these two do you take? You don't take either, because they're both not that good. So what do you do instead? Well, I think now, because of chaos, well, we got 2 choices. You reroll the deal with the devil. What's the benefit? You get 2 rerolls instead of 1. You're rerolling 2 items. What's the cost? Well, some of the benefit is siphoned off, because even if they're both good, you probably won't be able to take both, unless one of them gives you HP or respawns. And then beyond that, you have to pay HP for them to begin with. Or we could reroll the item room. The obvious benefit to that is that the item room is going to give us a free item, and the obvious cost is that there's only 1 reroll. I think the conventional wisdom, especially because we're a little low on HP, is you reroll the item room, which means I am going to reroll the devil room, because I want to buck that trend and see what kind of ridiculousness we can muster. So what does a bomb give us? Basically nothing. I don't think we've missed a tinted rock. It might be able to give us a spirit heart, but even like 1 spirit heart doesn't pull us over the limit here. If we got 2 spirit hearts or 3 spirit hearts, we could take 2 things inside of the deal with the devil. Rerolling the guppy item should not give us a better chance of getting a guppy item. I think doubling our chances at a reroll is more effective, in my opinion. But I am basically just guessing. We have golden key, so that's not a big deal that just happened there. 10 bombs is still fine. I guess we could reroll that if we wanted. Oh, he's done it! He got the guppy dream. We're gonna head down to the next floor. In a very, very good position, but also very scared. Now, I don't think you should necessarily call me a genius. I mean, that's a word shouldn't be thrown around lightly. Did I invent the greatest way to eat goldfish crackers on planet Earth? Yes. But anybody with extreme intelligence could have come up with that. It's just common sense. And a little bit of gastroenterological physics. Molecular gastronomical physics. Anyway, that's where that joke is supposed to go. Is more Heston Blumenthal, less, you know, a doctor who looks inside of your asshole. But I will say, you know, we could have still gotten Guppy's Paw on our reroll for the item room. Or our reroll of 10 bombs, which would have been a stupider reroll, but not necessarily dumb, depending on what it gives you. And that might have worked out, but so did our way. So I feel pretty good about that, even though it was essentially just variance working out in our favor, which it often does, and sometimes it doesn't, because it's kind of the nature of the beast. Anyway, the run is not guaranteed to be a win. In fact, we're quite low on HP, and if we play like shit, we're going to be in trouble. But it's pretty not bad right now as a result. I mean, it's actually great if we can just get like a little extra HP. I'm hoping, you know, we got sacks here. Ooh, that's very good. That might give us enough HP to live on, although I don't want to get too cocky about it. We may also be able to teleport regardless. 2 luck upgrades is awesome. And we're still going to be able to make it to our boss rush as well. Barring, like, complete catastrophe. I'd almost like to see, like, Papula Duplex and see if that makes the creep even larger than it is right now. Bob's Curse is, like, okay, I suppose. We could have donated 1 cent. Would have been nice. Time's a little tight, so I'm not super invested in that idea, but it's not a bad idea. Are You a Wizard kind of sucks. Full health is irrelevant. I'm excited is horrible. Infested changes almost nothing. Okay, let's do this. Why are we only shooting out of one side? We don't have an eye patch. I'm actually a little confused why we're only shooting out of our right eye. It's a mechanic, like, that's used so little in Isaac. I know we have Are You a Wizard? I'm just like, why are we not shooting in 2 directions instead of just 1? You gotta check this deal. Thank you for not being Krampus. We gotta go. Hit me. Hit me. I gotta go. Hit me. We got raw liver as well. Take the Polaroid. We can't teleport. We can't teleport. We can't take this. Raw liver was a great pickup, though. Down to the next floor. Hello, cat. What is it? Is this, I ate and I want to sleep? Cat? Or is this, there's no food in the fucking food dish, feed me or I'm gonna die sort of sound? It's a joke. The cat's not gonna die. They get fed on an extremely regular basis. In fact, we've recently given them bigger portions because they've come back down to a healthy weight. I mean, Tomo's always been, like, he used to be the chubby one of the 2 cats. There's always one cat eating too much, one cat eating too little. Tomo's eating too little right now. But Ruka's gotten back down to a healthy size. So these cats should not be hungry on the regular anymore. I think they're just bored, you know? I feel that. When I'm bored, I like to eat as well. Got nothing better to do, just snack on something. Bit of a destructive hobby, but it feels nice sometimes. Okay, so I think, seriously, like, the biggest step for winning this run is don't take stupid damage, and then, like, exhibit 1B. Don't leave any tinted rocks behind. I think if we do both of those, our chances of winning are, like, 95%. We have Curse of the Lost, which means we do not have Curse of the Blind. I want to point out as well, dude, we got so lucky finding raw liver in a red chest. I mean, if we'd paid for it, it still would have been worth 1 HP. Like, we would have spent 1 and gotten 1 back. But, much better to just get it for free. Probably don't need to tell you that until we got that Spirit Heart, it was also the only thing keeping us alive, effectively. Oh, good. Never mind. Health downgrade. That's a classic. Get out of here, Teratoma, which is actually Fistula. That's alright, we can still... I can get one up on the game by using the strength card to cheat our next deal with the devil, if it's any good. Game's making a good case for us to have been better off sticking with... ooh, I don't know about that. Better off sticking with Guppy's paw, sadly, but that's okay. Careful, careful. This is the part of the run where I start dialing back how it was before, and I'm like, well, you know, the run's good, but it's not that good. I mean, I've only got 5.86 damage. On an average run, we'd have that by the caves, blah, blah. But no, I'm gonna resist that style of commentary. Because I think, oh, thank you. Judas the Shadow is a huge pickup right now. I think that makes it almost more acceptable to lose. And I don't want to enable that loser talk. We're gonna win this run. And we're gonna do so by acknowledging that although a loss is possible, it would not be a good outcome. It's an outcome that I should be very ashamed by if that's the case. Especially on an Isaac run. So you get rerolled into Tear Detonator of all things. We'll take Mom's Razor, which is not that good. Wait, do we already have the Mom transformation? That's definitely 3 Mom items, unless one of them doesn't count. We got Mom's Range Upgrade. Oh, wait, did we reroll Mom's Range Upgrade? We might have rerolled Mom's Range Upgrade. So we are going to face a little bit of a conundrum. That's just to say, if we have a Spirit Heart show up, are we going to take it? Or are we going to kill ourselves, become Dark Judas, double our damage, and then take it? Most of the time, you're going to be better off... Well, I think it actually is highly situational. The thing is, you're probably... If you wait for yourself to die of quote-unquote natural causes, you're going to not have a Spirit Heart when you come back, which is going to leave you a little behind the 8-ball, but... There's also a case to be made, I think, that if you were going to take damage, you're probably going to take damage as Dark Judas in most of those situations anyway, so maybe it's worth it to just, like, lose that HP in a relatively consequence-free environment, you know? So we're waiting, again, for, lead pencil shots, especially with Guppy. Those lead pencil shots are extremely good. Generates a lot of flies for us. Dude, Goathead, you kind of sucked. I respect that you've given me Guppy. You made it happen on this run. But also, fudge you. And if you're mad at this run for going fast, dude, don't look at me. Look at the mind. The mind plus Guppy is helping us punch way above our weight class right now, which I'm extremely happy about. What? Did I actually just walk into the fire? I may have just walked into the fire. That's embarrassing. So we have the strength card, of course, which I just got rid of and then went, oh, what's this card? And we have Perthrow. Perthrow, I mean, obviously Yera has a better ceiling because you can get 8 great items. Just dodge right into it. Still, okay, be cool here. But I think Perthrow is also extremely good for the first 4 chests you get on the chest. Gotta check it for Spirit Hearts. Or a health upgrade if you don't mind. Anyway, damage is 11.71 now, so we're in a much better spot there. All this being said, if we get hit one more time, we're 1 hit away from death no matter what. Well, now 2 hits, because that's a pretty clutch Spirit Heart. Luck, very important. Paralysis is slightly less important. Actively deleterious, if you will. Do we know that card? I might have just ignored it. No, I didn't. It ignored me, the magician. Miss me with that suboptimal card shit, please. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay-nay. I'm hip with culture. Taka 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 taka. What's the #1 song right now? Dude, I can tell you 100% with certainty, the #1 song is that one that goes, oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. When did that came out, like 2 months ago? In the summer of 2015? I wonder, I mean, I do go to grocery stores. It's possible I am aware of what is #1 right now without knowing it. There's that one by Justin Bieber that goes, you know, if you like the way you look that much, well, baby, you can go and love yourself. Like that one. Billboard Hot 200. Top 200 songs. Not that I don't want the top 200 albums. I want the top 200 songs. Charts. The Billboard Hot 100. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Do not know it. That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. Do not know it. Something Just Like This by the Chainsmokers and Coldplay. I mean, I know who these people are, but I don't know what that is. I don't know if I've ever heard that song, to be honest with you. Gotta listen to the radio more, man. Definitely. 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 And then, weirdly enough, I don't think you per throw. Don't really want that either. I don't think you per throw. And the reason you don't per throw is because from now on, we're going to be getting 2 chests instead of 1, as you can see right here. I don't think we want crackjacks. Although it could give us a better trinket. I like the idea of invincibility when our HP is relatively low. Even at the cost of 1 HP not showing up. So, save per throw for now. We can always reroll crackjacks. Try sad bombs out too. Does sad bombs work with lead pencil? I doubt it. Both of these can be rerolled. Ooh, Belial Tears is pretty good. And then we got the same item out of our other one. Yeah. It was actually, like, extremely potent tears. Thank God for 4 luck as well. Just done a lot of good work for us. Batteries? No battery charges? All I ask for is unlimited power, and you rebuke me. Got like super guppy potentiality, but in the end, it doesn't matter. We're about to come through in the clutch with a decisive victory here. Never even came close to death. Made no mistakes on this run. Obviously, that I'm being a little facetious, playing it up for comedic effect. But we had a good run here by the end of it. We'll be back with an Eden run next, but at least we didn't bleed off our streak for no reason thanks to Deep Silver's botched port of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.